Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and I want to talk about something in the current September issue of National Geographic. So why do you have a National Geographic subscription? Not because of the articles, the photos, nah. It's because of the advertisement, usually on the first page, that Rolex advertisement. And I think the one in October is the Sea Dweller, but this one is the Explorer 2. What does it say here? All right, let's read it. It says, Perpetual Planet. Over the course of the past century, the Rolex Oyster has evolved to meet the demands of explorers and expeditions as they push further into the unknown, helping to advance knowledge of our planet. Our commitment to exploration remains steadfast as the necessity to preserve the natural world and the systems that sustain life becomes paramount. Today, with a renewed sense of urgency, Rolex supports the individuals and organizations finding solutions to safeguarding the Earth for future generations. Alone, we could go far, but only together can we make the planet perpetual. So that's a clever double use of the word perpetual. You know, all current Rolex watches say perpetual because of that 1931 advancement of the counterweight to wind the watch. But it fits nicely with the idea of, you know, a perpetual planet and preservation of the environment. And of course, you've got this expedition on Everest to set up a weather station, and then a microbiologist looking over a beautiful landscape, and then this is Under the Pole, which yeah, basically they hung out in this under the water in a couple different locations, and used Rolex watches in all of these. Now, interesting enough, yes, okay, probably wouldn't be making a video just about this if it was just about this, but on page 91, let's find it. I was flipping through, and look what I found. Look what I found on this guy's wrist. Is that a coincidence? That's an Explorer 2. I ask you, is that a coincidence? The fact that they advertised the Explorer 2 in this issue, and he has it on his wrist. And then they mention Rolex here, and it says here, the expedition was organized by the National Geographic Society and supported by Rolex's Perpetual Planet initiative. So that that picture here, I want to say it's the same guy putting a weather station on Everest. And then on page 91, he's doing the same thing, but this is in South America, weather station. And you see him, he's got his Explorer 2, and then down here, and he's washing himself off, and you can kind of see the watch there. Pretty cool, authentic use of the watch. Now, it just makes me wonder if the photographer was instructed to get a shot of the watch. You know, oftentimes we think of National Geographic and their photographers as above all that corporate stuff. You know, they're not into like ad placement and stuff like that. I mean, they're better than that, right? I mean, that's sort of the image that we have. And so it just begs the question, was this completely natural? I mean, is this an accident? Are we looking at an accident? The fact that he's wearing the same watch that was advertised, and it's just such a good picture of it. And well, for us who know watches, it's clearly an Explorer 2. But even if you're not a watch guy, I mean, you can see that well enough that you could turn to that first page and say, oh my gosh, that's that watch. Oh my, look at it. That's the watch. Oh, cool, man. I mean, this is a hardcore watch. I want one too. So, I don't know. The cynic in me says that maybe this was on purpose, but it could have been completely natural. I don't know. So, let me know what you think. I thought it was kind of interesting. And I got to say, whether it was on purpose or not, when I looked at this picture and I ID'd that watch, it gave me a bit of pleasure and made me want to put on my Explorer 2 as well. Let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.